Well, part of it is with respect to energy saving. They're trying to reduce the amount of electricity that they use through more efficient methods. So that is one way, obviously, by reducing the actual consumption, then that means web doesn't have to generate so much electricity. But one of the challenges the hotels have, and it's been in place now for some time, is the way that Elmar charges the hotels for electricity. They don't charge them on the amount that they actually use. They charge them on what they call installed capacity, which is what is the peak usage that you might at any one time need. So for example, it might be 3,000 kilowatt hours, and the hotels are constantly reducing the amount that they use, but they're not seeing that in any reduced electricity prices. So this is something that we've been talking to the government about for some considerable time now. And the government acknowledges that, yes, that would be a better way to go, because otherwise, why would you go out of your way to save money on electricity if you don't see it in your bill? So the hotels are committed to the idea of trying to be as efficient as possible to reduce the actual demand. But, I mean, there's lots of other areas that are going to impact that vision. Well, I think to a certain extent that was true maybe 10 years ago. And I can remember many tour operators would come to us and say, we will basically want to put in our tour book those hotels that are very committed to being energy sensitive, if you like, being sustainable, having green policies and so on and so forth, environmentally friendly practices, if you like. And at the time, customers were basically saying, we're willing to pay a little bit more if we know that the hotel is committed to this. But then what happened in 2008 and 2009 with the financial crisis, that customers became a bit more price sensitive, and they were more concerned about the actual final price. And so what happened was there was a bit of a drop in interest. But what we're trying to do is to educate the customer worldwide that if we're going to be sustainable as an industry, we have to be as environmentally friendly as possible, because tourism depends upon a sustainable environment. I mean, people don't come here to stay in a hotel. They come here to enjoy Aruba, and what that means to them is getting out onto the beach or going down into Aricot, into the park, or just driving through the countryside, and that depends upon a sustainable environment. So consequently, we're all committed to having a sustainable policy moving forward, because as I say, people don't come here to stay in a hotel, they come here to experience Aruba as a whole.